Hey, it's Bruce coming to you once again with WeedersDigest.com. Today I'm going to answer the question, how much does it cost to operate a de-icer for a dock or a pier? And as you can see, I'm going to go through this very quick, try to give it as much as I can cover. So you pick the size of the unit you want. In this case, we're going to use a 3400 de-icer, where the HD actually refers to a 240 volt. We are going to choose to do 120 volt. And what I'm using here is our most common application. We are typically going to use a 3/4 horse, and based on the chart that I showed you just in that last screen, it is 6.7 running amps to determine that. The power factor, I'll come to that later. And then also determining the hours per day. I'm going to have it set up on a timer that's actually going to be controlled by the temperature. So I'm going to go 8 hours a day. I've looked at my energy bill to determine that it's 0.1455 cents per hour or kilowatt hour. And then I'm going to determine the months. I'm going to run it in December, January, February, March. And the horsepower of the unit that I'm going to use is our most common, which is a 3/4 horse, 120 volt. So I go up to here, see that I've got my numbers in right, 6.7 running amps, and my result is that it's going to require, my costs are going to be $27.03 per month. Really not a bad cost, but you know, it's something you have to weigh out. Now we've also got that total unit efficiency, and I'll come to that kind of at the end of the video. I'll show you what that references. And so now the next thing to consider is, well, what if we were to make a change and went to the half horsepower, which the running amps are 5.0, and let's say that because we're in a different climate, you know, and I also did some evaluations on some different rates, and it's not uncommon throughout the country to find a 0.11 cents per kilowatt hour. So we've got to factor that in, and maybe we only need to run it 3 months a year because we aren't in that climate. And the horsepower of the unit, again, I said we're switching to a half horsepower, which runs at 5.0 amps. And so now our cost comes down to $15.25 per month. Really pretty dramatic, I should say a really low cost for the benefit that you can get by running a de-icer for, well, there's a lot of reasons, and we can run into that in some different videos that we've got. So you know, that's something that you need to evaluate. Now I want to touch on some of those other, you know, the little stars that you see after some of those things. So check your kilowatt rate. The power factor is measured on the motor efficiency, and I'm using a Kasco unit, which runs at 0.95. And so you're going to want to compare that as you see fit. So check it out. A quick video here. See us for more video